Okay. Okay. All right, welcome back. Why would why would this yeah, why would this kick me off? Oh. Well, guess what? It didn't. Because Courtney's PlayStation is broken. And we know that. Okay, let's start this game. Let's go. No, let's go normal. Oh. Oh, well, looks like people about to find out what my birthday is. Oh. Says whilst doom can afflict almost anyone, those born under constellations with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Delphinus, are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It is believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. You know, yeah. United Cities of America, huh? Okay. That's interesting.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind,
I actually did like that Stranding one.
mountains, and endless deserts. They come to deliver something priceless. A glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again, today.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I got? Now the crazy systems turn into traps and the fear is switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? Minus 61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong? Minus 61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun's out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at the trial, what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
Okay, time to head home.
Okay. Oh, oh, oh my, oh, oh god, oh gosh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. All right, baby, come on. It's you and me, baby. I forget your name. Right, baby, come on. You and me, baby. I forget your name. Oh, Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yep, okay. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Nope. No, not that rock. Not that rock. Not that rock. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up there. Yeah, I didn't. I know you got a baby on you, and I'm pretty sure I probably killed her. But you can still make it up there. Ah, jeez. That. But I am the worst type of person. Okay. All right. We're making progress. We're making forward progress. There we go. Yep. There we go. Yep. Right. Serpentine. Serpentine. All right. What the heck is this?
Damn. You did not like the look of that.
I know. That's why I'm avoiding it. I don't like to look at it either. That's why I'm going away from it.
I'm pretty far from home.
Okay. I'm having tools. Oh. Hideo Kojima. Oh yeah, I'm going all the wrong way. I just ran through that bush. Potential gate quick. Okay. About.
I feel that.
I just ran through that bush.
Damn shaky.
Ah, there we go.
Oh shit.
Okay. Hang on to something. Hang on to something. I know, baby. I hear you crying. I know you're hungry.
Great. Rain. Gotta move.
Oh, great, great. Okay.
Guess I'm doing this.
This is really beautiful terrain. Like, I like how we've come so far with our graphics. From Nintendo 64 to PlayStation 3 or 4. It's just like I remember the Super Nintendo was like the best thing out there. And then all of a sudden they came out with the 64. Then the PS1 came out. Then the PS2 just revolutionized gaming everywhere.
Nothing to see here. Okay, let's hurry back.
PS2 just revolutionized gaming. To see this, it is really great. I mean, let me just take a stop at this and look at the rain mechanic. You see, the rain is like literally falling on my screen from my POV. That looks like it is really falling on a camera. That is amazing. Look at the water. Look at the water. Look at the water. Gosh, that's beautiful. This is going the right way. Oh, wait, hold on. Look how pretty. Do you see the rainbow? Look how pretty that is. I don't even see the freaking sun because you can see the sun is bouncing off of the rocks, and yeah, that is great. That is beautiful. But I'm looking for the actual sun, but I don't even see it. Oh, man, back to the room. I mean, I gotta be going the right way because I still see. I mean, I don't see any names now, but I gotta be. Yeah.
Almost there.
There we go. Now you confirmed I'm going the right way. So I'm not a complete total idiot. That's what we're doing. We're going all the way over there. Oh, guess these are my footprints, huh? Oh, okay. All right. Made it back home, baby. Baby. Made it back home. Right. Made it back home, baby. Baby. Made it back home. Made it back home, baby. Baby. Made it back home. Made it back home, baby. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Hey, not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms.
Better get some nom noms. You want some nom nom?
Come on.
No.
Open up. Yeah.
Safe. All right. Daddy's gotta go be a badass.
Who's there?
Oh,
Who are you? Fragile?
Where are you going?
mommy? Yeah, I was about to cook your face.
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Yeah, cook your face. I actually really like that song. It's a really good song.
Wow, Lou's growing up fast.
Bye, Lou.
You two look good, like a happy family. Here's a gift. The Father's Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Yeah, I was running a little low.
I hooked up to the
Gonna have to
network.
use my favorite shirt.
Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this.
Yeah, I was running a little
You
low.
can use Chiral
Trying to
printers
use
now
my
too.
favorite
Just hadn't thought
shirt.
about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity
Roll
is still in
credits.
danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it.
Roll
A lot of
credits.
things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution
Roll
network.
credits.
They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass for 1000 has revolutionized the whole process.
I'm not gonna lie, that dude favorite Idris Elba like crazy.
Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore.
I'm not gonna lie, that dude favorite Idris Elba
No need for fragile
like
express
crazy.
stores. So after I closed up shop, I
I'm
went
not
and
gonna
started
lie,
a
that
new group.
favorite Idris
One that
Elba.
handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Let's see.
Chiralian contamination is
Let's
severe.
see.
Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily. Mexico has no shortage of beached
Are there any BTs out there?
Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
I'll do it or what? Why me?
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
Are there any other reasons?
That was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam.
Her face model reminds me of Harry Osborn from Spider-Man. Can I ask you something?
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Alright, I won't do it or I'll do it. I mean, based off how they treated us and the way that we left, I really shouldn't do it, but I'll do it.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna need a babysitter though.
It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
There's an app for that. Need that for my kids.
It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Okay, if he's gonna do this, he can't eat past 3 o'clock. He gets cranky. His favorite story is Hop on Pop. Don't read him. One Fish, Two Fish. He does not like that book. If you're gonna feed him milk, you gotta make sure that it is lukewarm, not room temperature, but you have to make it lukewarm. If you're gonna feed. All right, going back to work for Amazon.
Slide it on your
Says,
Like a ring?
you asking me to marry me? All right, going back to work for Amazon. Says,
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a beat. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online,
sorry, I had
we
to
can give them the technology
adjust
they need
something.
to address
Hear
the
the echo.
situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu?
Sorry, I had to adjust something. Hear the echo. All right. Sorry, I had to adjust something. Hear the echo.
You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or on special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up. Return to the menu when everything looks good to go. Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Alright, so hold, start drawing a route, all the way to your destination.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head-on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, that looked good.
Latest model completed. Just completed.
Yeah, that looked good.
We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either.
You want the necklace? You want the necklace? Well, you can't have that necklace. Daddy needs the necklace to go to work.
Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
Don't eat that. You're a lousy babysitter.
Let you get fragile any trouble. I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
I mean, considering that he just ate a worm or a baby axolotl, I don't know. She doesn't seem.
Now who wants to eat?
What do you mean? You just said no more food for the baby. Gotta do a little climbing. A little climbing. Come on. Gotta do a little climbing. Come on. Little climbing. Come on. Gotta do a little climbing. Come on.
Get it together.
I didn't fall. That was like that. I didn't fall. That was like that.
Don't worry, you got this.
I sure do. I sure do.
Now let's get this show on the road.
I sure do. I had to pick the worst. Oh, golly. I had to pick the worst. Oh, golly. Sorry, Sam. I'm an idiot.
Those core muscles.
Pick the worst. Sorry, Sam. I'm an idiot. Sorry, Sam. I'm an idiot. Check my map. Oh. Check my map. Oh. Practically there. I guess I did pick the wrong terrain. I just need to stop being an idiot. Practically there. I guess I did pick the wrong terrain. I just need to stop being an idiot. Practically there. I guess I did pick the wrong terrain. I just need to stop being an idiot. Around this corner. Around this corner. You know, actually, I wonder if they're actually going to say something about it being damaged. That'd be funny. Check my map again. You know, actually, I wonder if they're actually going to say something about it being damaged. That'd be funny. Check my map again. You know, actually, I wonder if they're actually going to say something about it being damaged. That'd be funny.
Eyes open, dumbass.
Yeah, it's kind of running a little too fast. Yoda.
while since I held a gun.
For me, about 15 minutes ago. I ran into the river by now. Okay. I ran into the river by now. I ran into the river by now.
Don't worry, you got this. Oh yeah.
Call myself. Call myself.
So far, so good.
Let's put the gun away. Alright. Let's put the gun away. Alright. Let's put the gun away. Anyway. It's just really pretty. It's a really pretty game. But anyhow. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty game. But anyhow. It's a really pretty game. Anyhow. Sammy boy, you got some really strong legs. I got some really strong legs. I, yeah. You got some really strong legs. I, yeah. You almost there? Almost there. Almost there. Come on, you can do it. Ah. You almost there. Almost there. There we go. Almost there. Keep going. Ah. There we go. Keep going. Oh. No. No. Yeah, get it, 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 get it. Okay. Gotta get back on track. Yeah, these winds. You can do it. Here we go. We weathered it. Yeah, that was lightning. That was lightning. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's try not to get hit by an act of God. I really like how the weather just changed. It wasn't just sunny all day. We actually got an actual threat, and it's actually not human. It's actually nature. That's how it's gonna, it's gonna kill us. Sunny all day. Actually got an actual threat, and it's actually not human. It's actually nature. That's how it's gonna, it's gonna kill us. Sunny all day. Actually got. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this. Oh, can't turn back now. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this. Oh, can't turn back now. Hold on a second. Let's just take a look at look. Covered in sand. That is. Hold on a second. Let's just take a look. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, we can catch our breath. So we got past the storm. Uh,
Just getting started.
all right, let's run. Let's run the rest of the way. All right, let's run. Let's run the rest of the way. Let's run. Catch our breath, cause we're old. All right, here we go. Let's catch our breath, cause we're old. All right, Yeah. That's not good. Catch up for us. You know, we're always.
Security measures lifted.
Yeah.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted in
That's not
some
good.
facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Ooh. The storm! Look at the storm! It's coming our way. I better get inside. That is really scary. That is really scary. I better get inside. That is really scary.
Chiral
That is
decontamination
really
in
scary.
progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Delivering everything and it's fine. I'll buff right out. Yep. Look at us. We're covered in sand. Our package is covered in sand. But when shake your hair out.
You must be Sam.
And you must be poorly rendered.
You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right?
Shake your hair out.
We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you put us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes? Well, that's not half bad at all. Much obliged.
Thank you for the likes. And hey, for all you guys watching this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on. Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
If our tech is so state of the art, why do you look like that? I should literally think that you're standing right next to me. I should literally think that you're standing right next to me. Like that. I should literally think that you're standing right next to me. Like that.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded.
I
Commence
should
data collection.
think that you're standing right next to me.
Now displaying your current order grade.
The Handler. That's my new name. The Handler. From now on, all you all call me that. The Handler. The Handler.
Increased.
That's my new name.
Congratulations.
The Handler.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment.
Okay, that's much better.
Recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward.
Okay, that's much better.
Thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. As I
Let's get some information.
To a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before
Let's get some information.
in trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, gyro contamination has only grown worse. All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right.
More exposition, please.
Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope.
All right, I'm gonna get some sleep.
Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away preparing your next order for you. By the time you
gonna get some
it
sleep.
should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Welcome, sir. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Oh. Use the bathroom. They just go in the sandstorm. Take a shower. Ooh, we have to blur this. Maybe a little too much. All right. Let's go to sleep. And since we're going to sleep, this is a perfect time to go ahead and end this live stream. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. For right now, I'm going to bid you all adieu and good night while we dream of our baby. Yeah. We got a trophy. It's like that. Okie dokie. All right, guys. Take care.